Look at the weather.
It's beautiful here.
Non-stop rain.
Oh, man, it is a blazer out there.
It's cold and it's shivery.
It is cold.
It's really coming down here.
I really enjoy your weather reports.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, we're talking weather in a whole new way. From historical events to what's coming up, plus weather news, science, safety, fun facts, and more.
I like where this is going.
This is Weather Weekly. Weather Weekly with Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Marcus Bailey.
Episode 160, Weather Weekly, good to be with you here as we're getting on the second half of the month of January, and boy, we stuck in the chill. It was cold, real cold. Coldest weather we've had in a long time for much of the week. And we're starting this week off with a little bit of chill. But I'll tell you what, very active pattern. I've got some ice. I've got a lot of rain to talk about. And we've got some pretty mild temperatures heading our way. So if you are over the frigid air, this will be the forecast for you, at least for the short term. We're going to talk about this busy forecast coming up. It is the week ahead, January 22nd, 2024. That's coming up next on Weather Weekly. Episode 160, it is the week ahead for January 22nd, 2024. Let's get right down to it here and start off with what will be a very active pattern here for the week. And it could cause some wintry trouble here Monday night into Tuesday specifically. So let me get to alerts. If you are listening to this early on the week, Monday specifically when we release the podcast, we are eyeing the chance for a freezing rain event. All right, a lot of Monday is going to be dry. Cloud cover, 34 for the high. That would be Monday, the 22nd of January. There are winter weather advisories in place starting Monday night for really central and northern Indiana. It's going to go until the morning hours, mid to late morning hours of Tuesday morning, the 23rd. This is for freezing rain. This will be a little bit different than other freezing rain events that we have focused on in years past, in that you're going to have some warmer air coming in, all right? And we'll talk about this warm-up coming our way, and it really will start Tuesday. But that's going to probably be enough to warm up tree branches, power lines, to where we shouldn't see much of any accretion on those substances. The problem is how cold we have been, right? For the last week and a half. The ground is really cold and frozen. There's snow on the ground. And so a lot of this, I do think with the warmer air sliding over us, we're going to get liquid falling, but because the ground is so cold, it will freeze on contact. That includes roads. All right. So that's going to be the concern overnight, that we could have a bit of a skating rink, especially on untreated surfaces. And the question will remain, if it's a heavy rain, is it going to wash out some of the treatment? Just be advised, all right, because this is going to happen overnight. We think some of this rain will start sliding in here probably shortly around or after midnight, and it rolls on through the morning drive. Now, how quickly can we warm the ground temperature up is going to then, dictate how much ice we're going to get. But we could see anywhere from a glaze south of I-70 to maybe as high as a quarter of an inch of ice before we do flip the switch. And we do think we will eventually flip the switch. But again, I just want to caution overnight traveling and the morning drive for Tuesday the 23rd, could be extremely difficult. So make sure you're staying tuned to the forecast. All right. Ice is very difficult to forecast here, but there are the signs, obviously, and the ground is certainly cold enough. So there's why we have some concern. The rest of your Tuesday on January 23rd should be just kind of wet. All right. On and off showers. We're going to be a little more mild as well. A high of 40, a low down to 38. Let's head into Wednesday, the 24th. We'll have another wave coming in here, widespread rain, and from start to finish, we're above freezing, so we don't have any concern with ice at that point. Wednesday's high 48, overnight low of 45. Thursday, another chance for some scattered showers and a fairly mild day. 53 for your high. We'll have an overnight low of 38. Now, we'll scale back the temperatures a bit. We're going to be above average as we head into Friday, the 26th. Partly cloudy sky, high of 45, a low of 36. The weekend, kind of half and half right now. Not bad. Saturday, the 27th, partly cloudy, high of 43, a low down to 31. Sunday, a chance for some showers, maybe a few snowflakes as well. Sunday's high, 39, and overnight low of 31. And Monday, partly cloudy and a high of 41. That would be the 29th as we're gearing up for the end of the month. So very busy pattern here in terms of rainfall. So something that we're going to be keeping an eye on over the next couple of days. We could be seeing a decent amount of precipitation. And so that could lead to some flooding, especially as cold as we've been, ice jams, that kind of stuff. So QPF, that's the forecast for the next 7 days, has Indy anywhere between an inch to an inch and a half. Higher amounts down along the Ohio River where you could be closer to 2 inches of rainfall. That's over the next 7 days. So that would take us into Monday of next week, Monday the 29th. All right, we're going to look back at how we're doing precip-wise for the month of January and the 8 to 14 day temperature forecast as well. That's coming up next on Weather Week. All right, take a look at some stats here for the month of January. Precipitation total, that's liquid or snow, is the liquid equivalent, 2.62 inches of precip. That is up plus a third. That's on the positive side. We're actually down a little bit from last year. We had 3.05 at this point last year. Since December 1st, so the start of the winter record keeping, 3.88. That is down about an inch and a quarter. Last year at this time, we had 5.68. Snowfall for the month, 4.1. We're down 2 inches of snow. Last year at this time, we only had a trace. Since December 1st, 4.2. We're down 8.3 inches for the winter season. All right, let's go 8 to 14 day real quick. Strong signals would be January 29th to February 4th. Strong signal, not only here in the Midwest, but much of the country above average temperatures. Pretty strong signal for below average precip, which wouldn't be a bad thing considering how wet we have been and how wet we will be this week. The February outlook is out, and it looks like the northern half of the state, there's a decent shot, anywhere between 20 to 30% chance of above average temperatures and a decent signal here of below average precipitation for the month of February. That'll do it here for this week's podcast. If you have any concerns or you'd like to reach out, you can email me anytime, marcus.bailey@wishtv.com. You can also find me on the socials, Facebook. Marcus Bailey Weather is what you search on Facebook, X, and Instagram. You can just put the @ Marcus Bailey. We'll get you there as well. You can also get our forecast 24 hours a day at our website, wishtv.com/weather, and also our free Storm Track 8 weather app. And you can always get my forecast on the TV side Monday through Friday, starting at 4 a.m. on Wish TV's Daybreak. Hope to see you there. While you're here, make sure to check out all the other great podcasts, all part of the All Indiana Podcast Network. Have a wonderful week. We'll talk to you soon, and God bless.
Discover more from Storm Track 8 Weather and Wish TV. Online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to check out more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.